We on.
Yes, sir.
Here we go, man. You already know it's your boy, the Maniac. Welcome to another episode of 15 Rounds of Boxing, presented to you by
Four corners.
Four
Here you go,
corners,
man.
baby.
As usual, you see who's in the building. My man over here, the heavyweight champion of the
Champion of the
world.
what?
My man, Fight Night Mo, aka a Bear Paw. What's going on, Mo? How you
What's
feeling?
good? Salute. What's up, my brother?
Yeah.
And of course, my man making headlines. Stop playing, man. who wanna spar, man? Verbally debate. My man, bar for bar. Uno, my brother. What it do, champ?
What up, though?
Good, man. Good, man. Hope everyone is doing well. Listen, let's get right to the meat and potatoes, man. It was a busy week of fights, so we don't want to waste no time. So let's get straight to it. The card of the week was in Philly. Not only that fight was in Philly, my team was in Philly. You guys were in live and direct. You guys were in the building. Let's start it. Boots. The second fight with Karen Kukajan, who became the mandatory for Boots IBF. The reason why there was a rematch, just in case people want to know why they fought again. He became the mandatory. Boots took it. Gentlemen, what's your thought? I know we spoke about this a million times, but even before Sunday. But let's just run through it. Mo, we'll just start with you. Your thoughts on Boots and Kukajan's fight?
Shout out to Karen. He came to fight. He put on a good performance from the first one. And like I told people before, he's not gonna be the same fighter he was in the first matchup against him and Boots. Because Boots is the champ. So in order to beat the champ, you can't do what you did in the first fight. And then secondly, he studied his opponent a little bit more. So he learned his strengths and weaknesses on what he got to do to execute, to come out with a game plan to beat Boots. Now, as far as Boots, homecoming, another home performance in front of another big crowd, co-main event, Bam Bam Rodriguez, promoted everywhere, it's a big fight. Boots' performance, it wasn't his best. It was not his best performance, in my opinion. And I'm a Boots fan, so let's get this straight, people. I'm a Boots fan, but there was flaws in that fight that he had. I felt like he didn't sit down enough on his punches. I felt like he was admiring his work during the fight. And when I say that, it was when he would throw one or two punches, he would sit there and just be in a little trance for a few and then try to throw another one. There was about 5 moments during the fight that he could have finished Karen. He stumbled him, had him dazed. But like I said, he was admiring his work. He throw an uppercut, stumble him, and then freeze instead of jumping on him. Now, the Sharks, those elite, them hymns, once they smell that one drop of water, that's it. And we know the history lesson, like they say, a shark can smell a drop of water miles away.
A drop of blood.
You know what I'm saying? So that one drop of blood, it's like, kill mode. And he didn't go in kill mode. He let Karen survive multiple times during the fight. Also, his defense was very lackluster. And when I say that, not saying that Boots is not good with his defense, but he was being too flashy and too comfortable. His hands was dropped a lot of the times during the fight. He got hit with a lot of shots that he should not have gotten hit with. He made Karen confidence go up in the fight when he should have been able to just take his soul. And him being at home, wanting to be flamboyant, he wanted to put on a show for his people and for the fans. I think it did more damage to him instead of just focusing on handling business. So instead of just getting a single, he wanted to get a home run every time and go for the power shots, the uppercuts, the knockout, instead of chopping the tree down. You got 12 rounds, 3-minute rounds. You got 36 minutes to work. 36 minutes to work. And the person of that skill set, you don't have to rush. Great fighters don't rush. They calculate. They take their time, and then when they smell that blood, like the great whites, they go for the kill. And I think Boots would have had more success had he done that. I graded his performance very low based on those factors. I think moving forward, if he moves up, he's got some things to work on as far as
we ain't gonna go there yet. We ain't gonna go there yet. We just going based on performance.
the combinations. For me, he had to throw more. He lacked on the combinations. He should have thrown more combinations. And the key thing was the number one out of all of them, the jab. Use the jab. People, the jab is the foundation. It's like a house. You're not just gonna just take a house and put it on land and say, good, I got a house. It's gonna last for the next 15 years. No, you go, you check the landscaping, you make sure that you got solid soil, solid ground, and then you work from there. The jab is the key to everything, and he has to use it because Boots is a hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter. That's why he's one of my favorite fighters to watch. But he can't get comfortable just thinking that because he has athleticism and that he has the speed, that's going to be able to win you fights. You got to be able to put all of these elements together: the speed, the footwork, the IQ, the precise punching. This is how you become. That's how those hymns are. Those hymns, and they use different tools in a fight to win and break their opponent down. So for my grading for Boots' performance, we'll go on to that next round. But it was an okay performance by him. Shout out to Karen because we're not giving him enough credit. Right. Karen came in there, he did what he had to do. Definitely surprised me. He's definitely a good fighter, and I can see him giving more people some issues at 147.
All right, cool. So before I let my brother Uno cook, man, you need to go check out YouTube, man, our YouTube page. My brother had a debate with someone who's relatively known in the boxing circle regarding this. It was a good one. And you already know who cooked in that debate. I don't need to give you the answer. You go watch. Anyway, Uno, my brother, Boots Kukajan. Your thoughts on the fight, your thoughts on Boots' performance.
You know, comes a time in a man's life where you hit a crossroads, you know, and you know, you climbing this, you walking this path, you climbing this mountain, and there's a path, it's a fork. And then there's that path that looks light. It looks easy. It looks like it's gonna be like, you know, I could take this, not too much climbing, get around, bang, bang, bang. But it's gonna take longer to get there though. But if I go this way and I just climb, I probably could cut down about, you know, back in my day when we used to, with the Vikings brothers, when we used to roam the earth, you know what I'm saying? We always climbed the mountain. You know what I'm saying? The beast climbed the mountain. You know, they don't try to find a way around it, right? So now, again, let's preface this with, you know, for everybody from Philly that, you know, because at no point in time in the debate with Greg, shout to you, know what I mean, for stepping in the kitchen, didn't go your way. But no time we say he's a bum. We always give him the maximum respect. And that's the same reason why that performance is not going to rock for him no more. Those type of performances is not about it being an awkward fighter. It's not about it being a tough fight. Is at some point in the fight, you see it and you're like, he shouldn't even be in the ring with dude.
Facts.
Feel me? So now you're telling me that you, and this is what shows me that if this wasn't mandatory, you would have stood away from Karen. You ain't really want to see Karen again. You made it seem that way after it's like, oh, well, I might as well, for whatever reason, I guess. But then even leading up to it, them hymns, they be talking their shit. Yo, I'm going to do this. Canelo, I'm going to treat him like this. Tank said, I'm going to knock him out in 8. Bud said, I'm going to do this. They actually go out there, and that's the first time around. And within that fight, like my brother Mo was saying, the hymns, the elites, and this is the separate, we got to separate it. There's elite and then there's hymns. Maybe he's elite of elite level. Definitely not a hymn. You feel me? Definitely. Because let's just talk about spacing. Let's talk about the toolbox. You know what I'm saying? The measuring tape, like my brother, yo, your footwork, still, the cutting off the ring part is just confusing. It baffles me sometimes. You know what I mean? Because you see Bam, the fight before, dude couldn't get off one side of the ring, bro. He couldn't get off one side of the ring. And then if he did get around, he was stuck there for a little while. So if we're talking the hymns, the elites, that was one check, right? Like my brother Mo also said, space and jab, right? The jab. You got comfortable chasing them instead of setting up the shots, right? Then you also, this is my biggest thing, the mental fortitude. You were showing the frustration. You was showing that him doing his tacticals. And then this is part of the game, brother. You know what I'm saying? The higher the opponent, the more wherewithal they know in the ring. Bernard Hopkins is a fucking legend for doing dirty shit in the ring because he knew how to do it. You just do certain shit. You get whatever tactical advantage. This is war, nigga, right? So now you're showing that if you have to go to war, your tactical game ain't there. Because you're relying on, like Brother Mo said also, shout out to Brother Mo, athleticism only. That's what you know what I'm saying? And the higher you go in these rankings, the tougher the opponent, the harder it's gonna get just to overwhelm with that.
Yeah.
And we think more of you. So this is why I was like, yo, yeah, you won. Yeah, but you got hit how many times, dude?
A lot.
Too many.
How many times did you get hit? So you did that on purpose, nigga? Like, don't talk to me this way. Like, I did this on purpose? No. You feel me? So there's just other questions. Shout out to Karen once again, because we also talked to him. And they get mad when I said it, but for the casual fan, average fan, they didn't know who Karen was.
No.
Yeah.
Gucci put him on the map, brother. You put him on the map. Now, if he would have handled his business and made the first fight look like, oh, the first fight was difficult, but you figured him out.
Yeah.
You ain't have to stop him necessarily, but the level should have been shown. Look like a sparring match, maybe it happens, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. But it didn't look like that. It looked like it got even tougher for you. Why? Because Cameron actually made the adjustments. Oh, I'm gonna come forward now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna do, you know, so shout out to Cameron, shout out to Boots. We feel Boots is supposed to be on a higher level, and he's not making it clear right now.
Yeah.
He's just not making it clear. So the talk of the moving up, I say no.
Yeah.
The talk of worrying about Bud, I say forget it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's all. Not saying he's not gonna be there, but he has to get there.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, wow. I mean, look, man, phenomenal points by my brothers, man. And y'all right, man. And look, let's just give examples, right? Name me a fighter that Bud hurt and didn't finish.
Oh no, it don't happen. And that's what I'm saying.
Name me a fighter Bam hurt and didn't finish.
Don't happen.
Inoue hurt and didn't finish.
Don't happen.
So this is what I'm saying, bro. You got, look, you can be, all right, you can be an elite fighter in your division, and you could just be an elite fighter no matter where you go. Not too high, right? So I'm going to give another example. So Bud, right? I said, listen, at 54, he's going to have trouble. But no matter who he faces at 54, let's call it like it is, he's going to be the favorite, whether he wins or not. There's not going to be one fighter at 54 that's going to be favored to beat. But even if Charlo comes out, again, not saying he beats everybody at 54, but being that just who he is. Boots won't beat the favorite against everybody at 54 if he fights him, because he's just not an elite fighter overall. He's an elite fighter at welterweight.
Yeah, but see, okay, hold on. See, and this is what I'm saying. I even want to give him that. But at welterweight, 100% knockout rate, B.
Yeah, no, there you go. So
hold on. This is what I'm saying. Undisputed. Like, this is what I'm saying, though. You don't even have the cachet yet. You ain't even put in enough. Like, so what are we talking about here? I'm done with this. Yo, what the possibilities, what he's capable of, what we see he could do. Yeah, nah, bro, nah.
You're right.
Nah, we're not doing that, no. We're not doing that.
To one of the dudes in the chat, I say, yo, bro, Buzz stopped Sean Porter and Spence. He's on. You know who he brings up? Amir Khan. He didn't stop him.
Who also got smoked in the garden.
He got hit, low blow, 6th round, and he quit. He know Bud had 6 more rounds. It was no way Amir Khan was gonna go 12 with Bud. We know that. But anyway, back to the task at hand. Boots, listen, man. Like we mentioned, we fans of him. That's the thing. Like Uno, you were saying, I hold him to the high. That's all.
Exactly.
Like, I get upset because I expect more from him because I know he possesses that. He has that potential to be that. He could buy property at Area 51.
If he wanted it, he got to get it though. Correct. And it's like, nah, bro, nah.
So look, man, y'all pretty much broke it down. But again, you're right. He got to jab more, and I see he does. Look, dudes that could box and move, he's gonna have a lot of problem with them. And he gets countered too easy, right? He gets countered too easy. He gets very defensively irresponsible. You cannot do that when you're going up against bigger punchers, especially at a bigger weight, if you're going to go up there, right? So for Boots, for me, it's back to the drawing board. And also, let's talk about Bozy for like the last 4 or 5 rounds. Get him out of it. Get him out of it. Give him instructions on how to get him out of it. And say that. Now, again, not taking nothing from Bozy as a trainer. We're talking about the fight. This is the thing that people, they think that we're criticizing them like their whole career. No, we're talking about the fight, what happened that night. So for Bozy, they need to just do reality check. I get it. They come from the bottom. They come from where we come from. So he's the father that's like, nigga, fuck him up, man. What you doing? I get that, but this is boxing though. This ain't the block. This ain't the corner. This ain't the schoolyard. You gotta say, son, listen, double the jab, come up, off the hook, pivot. He's gonna throw that left, but he ain't.
But it could also be because of this maniac. What the fuck we just went over, nigga? Like everything we already did in the gym was already working. Like Mo said, he had several times where look, finish your food. Like at this point, this is 4 or 5. It's like your dogs. It's like okay, because and we also got to understand, like we spoke about that the other day, the father-son relationship shit, whatever, right? But it's at that point, it's like yo, he's confused at this point. Like yo, why are you not finishing this nigga? Like it's right there. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what
it's right there.
I think that's what
that was the main thing.
Saying. Because his father's like, yo, I
wasn't saying yo,
you, and I know what you're doing to him. Why are you playing with him, bro?
We like you doing exactly what we already went over. That's giving you the opportunity to do it, and you're not doing it, bro. You feel me? You want to punch the nigga like most. You want to style and stick your tongue out and blah blah. Yeah, Bud does that too. Bud does that and then finishes niggas.
That's the difference.
Like yo, dogs. That's the difference. This is what I'm saying. So all I'm saying is, and the same thing. That's why that was my criticism of Ray Savage also. That
I think his father wanted.
Speaking of which,
second round,
just make it gritty.
Get there. So now we spoke about the Bud. I mean, Boots' performance. I said it was a solid performance at best. He got the win. It was a
great fight, though. It was a good fight.
Karen outboxed him. Boots outfought him. He was just a more active fighter. He was able to outwork Kukajan, but Kukajan definitely outboxed him. But he outfought him. He won the fight. Cool. Mo, what's next for Boots? What's next for Boots?
I gotta disagree with you on that a little bit, though, bro. Because I think Karen at the fight showed a little more dog than him.
He did.
Showed a little more dog and grit than him, and I think that's why Bozy was getting mad. Like, yo, what are you doing? Stop playing with him.
He
This
was
dude
listen.
giving this dude hope.
He
Take
was
his
it
hope
just,
away.
He
Snatch his
just
soul.
didn't know. You gotta. Some fighters got the switch, man. The
Yeah.
Tank, the Buzz, the
Okay.
Inoue, man. They got the
So
switch. He
that
don't
was
got
my
the switch.
argument. That was my
He don't got
argument.
the switch.
That was my argument exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, either he is, because this is the fight game. You don't play boxing, right? So either you are or you're not.
Bottom
Ain't
line.
no in between with the boxing shit. Either you are this fucking, you are this dog, you a piranha, you a shark, you a fucking hyena, you one of them apex predators,
Yeah. Apex.
or you're not, dogs. Or you one of them dudes. Yeah, you can hold your own. You can hold your own, but you still gonna get eaten. Feel me?
I think also with his dad, with the frustration of him saying, "Oh, just get him out of here, get him out of here." We already saw how the first fight went. His father was not happy with that fight. I was at that fight. That was in DC. That was in the Tank versus Hector Garcia card. Bro, he was not happy. Boozy was not happy. So he's like, we're not going to repeat history again. We're going to go in here, make this gritty, get him out of here, and have an early night. Stop playing with him.
Yeah.
But it didn't go that way. So
yeah, and no fighter's above criticism, man. They gotta understand that.
At the end of
You
the
know what I'm saying?
day,
We're not disrespecting.
we're doing it respectfully. Like you said, we're not calling him a bum. We're not saying that he's trash.
He's overrated. We're not saying
what it comes down to.
Porter said that.
Sean Porter called him overrated.
He called him over, and I disagree with that.
Yeah.
But I don't see
nobody.
I don't see nobody hitting up that page, but we leave it at that.
Yeah, we leave it at that.
But at the end of the day, will Boots be that higher echelon that we know he could be? Yes, but he gotta, like his father say, he can't play with his food, man. It's go time now. Like, yo, don't play no more. You gotta be nasty in that ring now. Be nasty and gritty.
So Mo, what's next? What's next for Boots?
Unification.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Barrios, Stanionis, or Norman?
Barrios, Stanionis, and Norman.
Yeah, those are
Barrios got to fight, so
Barrios got to fight. He not gonna fight him. Brian Norman, we'll see.
It might pick up some steam now because on the internet it's been getting spicy in the internet.
Right now, it could be either Brian Norman or Stanionis, and those are both good fights that I definitely would like to see. So give me either one of those. My thing is for Boots is this: go in there, get a unification bout. After unification bout, win a second title, work your way up and get undisputed, bro. That's it. Take over the division of 147. It's yours for the taking. You just gotta do the work. Period. It's yours for the taking. You just gotta go do the work and prove that you are who everyone is backing up and supporting, and that you're that guy. That's it.
Yeah, no facts. Uno, who's next for Boots?
Yeah, that's what I was saying the other day when I was talking to KG, he had asked that too. I said the same shit Mo just said, man, but KG did make an interesting point saying a name too, right? So we know this 147 class right now. It's not it. It's not what it was. You know what I mean? It's a lackluster. Welterweight has fallen from the top of the creme de la creme. You know what I mean? As far as the class go, but I would say definitely unification, because then when you at that table, that leverage, you know what I'm saying, and it's also towards legacy. Now some would say, well, Tank don't do it. Floyd, me and Mano, Floyd don't do it.
X.
But at the end of the day, they like those names. Yeah, no, those names have the cachet. Like they can do that. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying for Boots is you got to take a direction in your career, bro. What is it that you want to do? And honestly, if we're talking about you want to keep your O or da. I think you stay at 147 and you clean it up. You clean it up, right? Now cleaning it up could be like what Mo said, yo, you could go get another belt unification immediately, I would probably go with Brian Norman. Because they like Maniac said, they talking a little shit, and it's a little steam towards that way. You know what I'm saying? I think they from the similar areas or some shit like that.
They from Atlanta, Georgia.
From Atlanta. Oh,
Georgia.
Blair Cobb is from Philly. My fault. But at the end of the day, if not that, like the man that X had a great interview with,
Hal Trell.
Conor Ben. Conor Ben. You got Conor Ben.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Forgot about
You
that.
know, you got, regardless of how people feel about him, you got Blair Cobb. You know what I'm saying? Or you go get those belts. You know, I heard there's some Ryan talk, whatever, around April. Ryan Pop supposedly said that Ryan will be reinstated and ready to go fight again in April.
Yeah.
So that was thrown out there. If you get Ryan on the table, that's one name you never turn down. That's the bag, the name, that's a good fight. And that's a good fight.
And Ryan
checks off all boxes.
Ryan is the villain of boxing right now.
He checks off all boxes
at the same time, bro.
It checks off all boxes. But other than that, you got to either go unify or you need you a name. Period. Okay. And you need a performance. That's my main thing. I need I need to see, listen, listen, we're not fighting the bums no more.
Yeah.
And Cameron's not a bum, but that's where it stops. This is the last not bump you fought, but Villa, Cameron, Villa, Venetian, from there on up. Feel me? It's go time. Ain't gonna be no easy shit.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Right. No bums in boxing. Don't use that word. We gotta eliminate that.
No, that's why I took it back. That's why I took it back. That's why I took it back. That's why I took it back.
Well, there's a name. There's a name I know they mentioned. I see Low Nose Boxing. What's up, champ? He mentioned the name yesterday. I did a couple of videos with Norbs. He mentioned the name Blair the Flair. You guys spoke to him as well. Now, people will say Blair, but let's think about it like this way. Blair only has one loss, right? Blair could punch. Blair knows how to sell a fight. That matters in boxing as well, and especially in today's boxing more than anything. Now, of course, I think Boots beats him, but he's gonna come to bring it. That's one. That's Blair. He's not gonna be there to be opponent. And two, I think this is a fight that can boost Boots' confidence back, get that confidence back, right? Say, okay, listen, I just had a bad night against Kukajan, whether that's true or not, and now we can move forward. Because I just think that Blair he doesn't have a strap, but I think it's a name, and Blair's a fighter who people don't mind seeing, especially we saw what he did to Broner. Now, by it, we know where Broner was at in that stage of his career, but he didn't play with his foot. He didn't stop Broner, but he whooped his ass. He dominated that fight and knocked his tooth out in the process. So, Blair the Flair versus Boots, I wouldn't mind seeing it. I'm not saying it has to be next, but if it does happen, I can understand why. But take into account, fellas, after the fight, Boots, from his own mouth, said it. I don't think 147 is for me. 150 is looking like where I'm going. And Eddie right behind him said, yeah, 154. So that's looking like the direction Boots is going. There's some whispers. Again, there's nothing in stone about him and perhaps a Virgil Ortiz in the Riyadh season for next year. X, my brother, CEO, my geyser, our brother. What's next for Boots?
Looks like they convincing him. They done convinced them that 154 is it, right? He can't get a fight at 47. I mean, after this performance, you see a lot of guys talking more now. Licking their chops, right? They tell them, oh shit, they see some opportunity. I want Brian Norman. I think him and Brian Norman should finish what they started. You know what I'm saying? There was negotiations in the beginning. I think they should get that out the way, especially the way that it's getting spicy. Like you said, their camps have been going back and forth, but the money is looking like Saudi Arabia with Virgil Ortiz. I don't think he should go to 154. think he has a lot to do, like we all saying. I think he has a lot to do at 147 before he goes up to 154. There's work to be done, man. There's work to be done. There's work to be done. Guys like Karen Chukas, credit to him, put up a hell of a fight. These are guys you can't be sleeping on.
Yeah.
This is his toughest fight. It's been his toughest fight. The same guy, both times.
Yeah.
Brian Norman. I want to see Boots and Brian Norman.
Okay.
I want to see Boots and Brian Norman unify and get that shit out the way. And then, if you want to move on, then move on. But Blair, you mentioned Blair, and Blair's been calling for Boots long before Boots even signed with Matchroom Boxing. He's been calling him out since Boots been fighting on Showtime on PBC. That's a good fight too. Again, good fight. Stay busy. Blair comes to fight. Say what they want to say about Blair, but he's gonna bring it. He ain't scared of nobody. He sells the fight, like you said. But I want Brian Norman. I say fight Brian. I don't see Stanionis happening because I think he's just been mandated to fight his mandatory. And
finally,
do you know who? Do you know who's his mandatory?
Your ex. Did he get a milk carton before he? Yeah.
Did I put Stanionis?
He might be Hall of Fame milk carton, son.
Stanionis?
Word.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, he might be.
So look, all right.
His mandatory is that dude from Matchroom, the Habibi dude. We saw him on the Conor Bin card as well down there, I think, when we was in Florida, Maniac.
I gotta see.
Gearsoft.
Oh, Gearsoft. Okay. No, that'll be a good scrap.
Good
So look.
But who knows how long before that shit happens, right?
Yeah. So boom, since you right there, I know you at work, you don't got much time. Just real quick, run through the undercards of the Boots Kukajan. Just real quick, the Khalil Cole, the Ray Savage, and the Bam Rodriguez.
Khalil Cole, man. Khalil Cole took a L, man. He took a L. He took a bad L. He got beat up. He spoke with his manager, Keith Conley. He said himself he was in fucking horrible condition.
You could tell.
Yeah, he was in horrible condition. He said the kid needs to, hopefully this is a wake up, and fights like this are a wake up, because he's still young. And this is either gonna make you or break you. You know what I'm saying? This is either you're gonna wake up and say, let me call Coach ER back, get him back in the corner. Let me get the hell out of Jersey City. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop the goofing around because the potential was there. But he had some good spots in the fight. But he wasn't fighting enough. He wasn't going to the body. He tried to throw his power shots to the head. And you know how these rough, tough Mexicans are, man. They take that shit all day, man.
Yeah.
Shit all day. He actually worked Khalil's body, and that's where he hurt and folded him. Khalil Cole, get your shit together and bounce back because it's not over. You know what I'm saying? It's not over unless you want it to be over. Ray Savage did me a favor. I don't care what the hell y'all talking about. I picked that fight to go the distance, and it's short.
Oh my goodness!
Cashed in. You know what I'm saying?
X won heavy that night, yo. Fuck your ex, yo. Yo, you know what's crazy, X? The whole time when I'm sick, because I wasn't around X, because he was doing, you know what X do. X is everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole time I'm watching these shit, and in my mind I'm like, see, I told you. That's why I hear X in my head say, see, I told you, these niggas they going distance, man. Everybody going the distance. Everybody. All he needed was Bam. That would have been a trifecta, but I knew Bam wasn't going the distance.
Yeah, I didn't pick him.
It was good because I had the same thing. I had Ray going the distance because this is his first fight at 130. He moved up to a new weight class.
We giving.
He moved.
Nah.
He was testing that water.
You gonna give him that? You gonna give him that?
I'm gonna give him that because you know why?
Oh shit, Mo. Mo, is this? Hold on. Is this the bear paw? Can I see your fist?
Hold on.
Can I see your fist, Mo?
I'm gonna tell you why.
I just want to make sure it's not a clone.
No.
Let me see. Let me see the fist. All right, man. Go ahead, brother. Go
I'm
ahead,
tell you
brother.
why I give it to him, because he moved up to 130, and you know how some
Mm-hmm.
people, when they move up to a new weight class, they look trash. Ray looked good. And
Mm-hmm.
the funny part is, he had his opponent on the back foot, and you would think it would be the other way around. Homie was being a track star, you know. Does he have some kinks to work out? Does he
Your
have some
ex
kinks to
tag me
work?
in, man.
No.
Tag me in, man. I'm on the ropes.
No,
I'm on the ropes.
You had enough in Philly. No more.
Mo, don't do that.
Who's a good fighter?
I'm gonna give Ray. No, you know why I'm gonna do that?
And nobody's done that to him the way Ray did.
Exactly. I'm gonna give
Nobody
Ray.
X. Oh, yeah, both. Oh, yo, Maniac, you gonna hold me down?
Hold on, bro. Let me finish. I'm gonna give him that because I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people counted Ray out after Nick Ball.
Oh,
a lot of people counted Nick Ray out.
Well, I wouldn't say
sounds
that.
like a side story.
No, it's a lot.
Sounds
bro.
like a side story, man.
And I'm happy for him because he's back. He's in the win column, and he's going to chase another strap. And Ray, do it, man. You got Jersey in your back, Camden, man. Do your damn thing, bro. Shout out to
who kidnapped? Who kidnapped my bro?
The Who
kidnapped my bro? Yo, bro. Yo, Mo, I'm coming to save you, Mo. I'm coming to save you.
Maniac. Look, it's apron certified. It's Bearpaw certified. You heard?
yo, Maniac. Hold on, because they both getting at me. Hold on, man. I hate he moved up to 130, right?
Yeah.
First fight 130?
Yeah.
Yo, Maniac. In round 2, what did he do to dude? He almost chicken winged him. He almost could not get up, right? Yo, his nickname is what? Yo, Maniac, what's his nickname again?
Savage.
Oh, shit. I could have swore Great Whites. Hold on.
That was a
Hold on. I can understand if he moved up and his power didn't resonate, but second round, hit him with a left hook and folded him. And guess what he couldn't do? The same shit Boots couldn't do. Right? So I'm not giving him that pass neither, right? He's supposed to be good, get better, nigga. Feel me? Because his footwork is even worse. He was chasing even more than Boots was. Feel me? And then he also talking to Gilly. He also talking to Gilly in the crowd and all of that blah, blah, styling. Nah, don't style, nigga. Don't style. You had a chance to steal a show too. That knockdown was crazy. Nobody expected that against the dude that he was fighting because that's a solid fight. That's a champion. You feel me? So nobody expected that. The champion even expected that. He almost chicken winged him. And it was like a minute left in the round. Wasn't seconds. It was like a minute left in the round. You telling me that if you were Savage, you ain't finished that plate? It wasn't served up. Yo, Mo, that was a medium rare. Yeah. That was a medium rare right there, Mo. He had it served up nice for him. Served up nice, Mo. And if you would have been the one that was the waiter and the chef that made that steak, and he ain't finished that, you would have seen that shit left at the end of dinner. You would have been pissed off, Mo. What? You would have never let him back in your restaurant. I know that shit. If this is my brother Mo, if this the brother Mo I know, he was not getting back in the restaurant after that shit. I can understand everything you're saying, but it's the same thing. Footwork didn't look good neither, though. Feel me? Footwork didn't look good neither. He got too, like, after that knockdown, he got too comfortable. Like, yeah, I got this. Instead of going for the kill.
Again in
the this is what I'm saying. He had ample opportunity to finish the plate, and he chose to what? I can't rock with that. You feel me? We don't do it. I'm not doing that. If Boots don't get the pass, mind you, he's on a different level, right? But Ray Savage,
Hall of Fame milk carton.
Hall of Fame, hell. You feel me? But yeah, Ray Savage, solid performance. But nah, he left his plate even more than Boots did. That was for the belt. He could, I mean, he still won, but he could have first fight up, knock the champion out. That's a statement.
That's a statement. And I see your point on that part. Yeah.
And it was there.
Time out.
The Kentucky Fried Chicken titles.
No, no, it wasn't. He wasn't a real champ.
I know. But what I'm saying is it's
the rankings, baby. So we gotta respect it.
It's a statement, though.
Look. This is look. I agree. Look, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm more on unos with this one, right? Because I'm going to tell you why. One, at 126, when he won the title in Verona, New York, right? I was in the building. He won that. He made it clear after that fight, this is not a division that I'm going to be here long. I need to get up out of here. Of course, pretty much immediately after that, he gets the bag thrown at him. Yo, stay here for one more fight to fight Nick Ball. We saw how that fight went. Close fight. I just felt that Nick Ball outworked him. Maybe it had to do with the weight. So now 130. Oh, y'all gonna see at 130 how this dude do. Ray Savage. That dude's not. So
exactly.
Uno set, right? All right. He dominated. Don't get me wrong. He got to get credit for dominating. But
yes, he does.
It wasn't a Savage performance. I agree. Because if you was the Savage you say, there's no way you let that dude hit the finish line. Ain't no way, bro. That's it. You caught him on the first floor. How he make it to the fifth floor, fam?
Yo, Uno, you ghostwriting for him? You ghostwriting for him right now?
And that's where Brumman live. And that's where Brumman live. Nigga let him up to Brumman floor?
Yeah,
nah, we ain't doing that. We not doing that.
So
we ain't doing that.
We know Ray Savage. He's gonna get
no,
some good.
Shout to Ray.
And we're gonna see. But listen, also
shout to Ray. You know, we don't want to make it seem, you know, but
no, we fuck with Savage. That's our guy. It's just we just talking about how we feel.
But you know,
we're not saying he's overrated.
A lot of sensitivity out here.
We just talking about the performance that he was supposed to not let him get to the fifth floor to get to 5A. How you let him knock on 5A when you caught him at 1B like this?
What?
No way,
chicken wing.
Chicken wing.
He gonna catch a body with the next fight.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Remember I told you. Mr. Bear.
Hold on, man.
We don't want to.
Yo, take off them glasses, man. Where my brother at, man?
We got a lot to talk about, guys. So moving forward.
That's not guard your grill. That's not guard your grill right there.
Keyshawn.
The scroll got you
on Friday. Keyshawn's performance, gentlemen. Talk to me.
Uno, go ahead. You had a lot to say about this one.
Nah, you know, I thought we spoke kind of, you know, listen. I kind of said, I thought the fight would go this way, right? What I said in the episode before was that I felt people were forgetting Keyshawn's pedigree. He's a Olympic medalist.
Silver
medalist, you know. So that comes with discipline. Even though the weed shit happened or whatever, since then, it was whack. It was whack. No hiccups though, right? Since then, it's been who's he fighting, you know? And Pedraza was like, you know. Then the fight after was, you know, more solid, you know, because he had to go to war a little bit, right? But still, like, you know, we don't really know yet about. We don't really know. So this fight, this specific fighter, his pedigree of what everybody knows of him in the sport, right? Tough fighter, come forward, ready to brawl, hasn't been knocked down, whatever, a whole bunch of other shit, right? This is the fight that if Keyshawn does this, then we could be like, yeah, somewhat, right? This is what this was leading up to. This is what I'm saying. In general, I'm not saying everybody, but in general, right? I said I felt Keyshawn had more power than people. I mean, we would see because he's an Olympic fighter. So a lot of Olympic fighters fight for points. You know what I mean? They fight to just to hit, pause, and get on the scorecard. So they don't commit to their punches as much because they also not trying to get scored on. You know what I'm saying? So I was saying, I think, especially with, you know, who's in this corner, Mo? Who's in this corner, Mo? Who's
one of the best coaches in boxing?
Okay. I'm just making sure we understand who's in this corner too. Because
you know who that is? That's King Bear Paul.
Yeah, yeah. Bo Mac. Shout out to Big Bro Bo Mac.
That's OG Bear Paul.
Shout out to Big Bro Bomac. So we
Right.
also got to understand the camp he's having. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't take that into account. And you don't think Bomac and niggas is in there telling them, yo, nigga, sit down on your punches, nigga. You know what I mean? So that's what I was thinking. Going into this fight, he was gonna sit down on his punches more. He already got a great foundation in his toolbox as far as the measurement tape. He's good with spacing. He showed he could fight in the phone booth. He's good with countering. He's pretty good at everything. You know what I'm saying? It was the question of the power.
Mm-hmm.
So going into the fight, I said that I thought that he would drop him, that he would stop him. I thought it would be later rounds, but I said I thought that he would catch this nigga coming in. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be aggressive, and he would catch him with something coming in. Pause. The first knockdown was that. Right? So the first knockdown to me seemed like it connected the way it led up to it. He caught him, boom. Dude got up. It was a flash knockdown. That's what I said it would be. Right?
Mhm.
Now, a lot of speculation, right, of how the fight ended and how it seemed so simple to hurt a dude like Lemos, right, with a fighter like Keyshawn that's not known for the pop, right? Okay. Granted, I understand. All I'm saying is, are we putting the most of the bag on Lemos's pedigree, or are we gonna give Keyshawn his props, right? Because if we're saying Lemos technically, laid down or he took it easy or whatever, took the bag and whatever. When he was coming in the ring 6 to 10 pounds fucking heavier, everybody thought that was in his favor. Oh, he's gonna kill Keyshawn if he can, blah blah. Right? So now if he would have caught Keyshawn and it would have been like, see, they would have never, most people would have not said, oh yeah, he did this because of the weight. They would have been like, oh yeah, see, Keyshawn's not ready. It would have been more about the Keyshawn performance. It would have more about Keyshawn not being ready than the Lemos weight. He would never got the pass for losing, even though dude was coming in the ring 6 to 10 pounds heavier, right? But now, because he makes it look easy, and because he's not known for something yet, but he's a young fighter coming up. Andy Cruz is an Olympic medalist also. He's starting to get his pop, fucking with Bozy, sitting down in his punches more also, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give Lemos his pedigree. I'm gonna stay on his pedigree and say, no, I don't think he laid down purposely. And I'm gonna give my son his credit for doing what I thought he would do, the way I thought he would do it before we saw the fight. Feel me?
Shout out to Ray. What's up, fellas?
Yeah,
and
right.
I also want to give him props for putting on his family. His brothers got stoppages.
That was
his
dope.
sisters sung the national anthem. They killed it.
Clarence.
You know what I'm saying?
And not only that,
So
he mentioned something. He said his sisters got into a car accident before the fight. They got into a car accident that sung the national anthem. Yeah, they got into a car accident prior that they had like neck injuries and all of that. I was like, whoa. That's what
they try to stop him. They try to sabotage the moment.
He said, and all glory to God. He said the devil tried to shine on this parade.
Yes.
Come on, man. But so I'm gonna try to give both fighters the benefit of the doubt. Because if we talking dirty shit, we talking laid down, then I can't fuck with Lemos if he took the bag to do that. I don't care about his pedigree moving forward. And if my boy businessman had any knowledge of this being the what was gonna happen, then I can't fuck with him neither. Feel me? So it goes both ways. So I'm gonna give both the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say my boy showed improved, put on a good performance. Lemos came in there overweight, looking sloppy. He probably, whatever.
155. He was 155.
Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna say about that. Shout out to businessman.
He was what? Whoa. He came in what?
155. They showed it on ESPN.
20 pounds, right? 20 pounds heavier.
He was trying to fight Bud. He wasn't trying to fight. He wasn't trying to fight Keyshawn.
No,
he was getting ready for Bud.
No. So go ahead, Mo. Just get ready. Listen, get so that we can move along. Into the Keyshawn fight and get right to the undercards. What you thought of the undercards?
Listen, man. Keyshawn did what he had to do. Good performance. He showed out for his whole city. Showed out, shut down, put his whole family on. Beautiful thing. I love seeing that family all growing together, making money together, excelling together. The undercards was great. Abdullah Mason. Woo! My
Man,
God.
oh man.
Uh-huh.
My
Uh-huh.
God. I've been telling people when I first saw this kid is special. Future world champion. A lot of people say, oh, he don't listen. That kid showed grit. He showed dog in that fight. That fight, he had his opponent round of the year. I don't care what nobody telling me right now. They had round of the year excitement because it was back and forth, back and forth. He just showed he great. Did he make mistakes? Yes. Is he going to learn from them? I definitely believe so. And it's only going to make him better. But we got to see, because a lot of people, you know how it is when you got fighters that some people think, oh, he's fighting easy competition. When he gets somebody that's better than him, he's going to probably fold. It happens in boxing. No. Abdullah showed he had an aggressive fighter, someone that's just nonstop push forward. They showed they had some pop. He dropped them 2 times, but Abdullah came in there and finished it up. And one thing about him, he don't play with his food. He smelt blood. He went in there and finished them up. He went in there. He had the empty plate. Like, can I have seconds, please? So, you know, knowing his future, man, I can't wait to see. It's looking bright. Top Rank always does good undercards, man. Everybody on the other undercards, I can't remember everyone right now, but it was some good fights on that night. And like I always tell people, man, watch the preliminaries, bro. Watch the preliminaries. If you really like boxing, watch the whole card. Just don't watch the main event, co-main event, because you're gonna see a lot of upcoming stars, men and women, man. And it was another good card put together by Top Rank. Norfolk put on a good card. That was it.
Yeah. No, you're right, man. Look, real quick, short and sweet. You know, just like Uno was saying, man, look, you know, I've been one of the people that's been kind of hard on Keyshawn, right? Like, I know he has potential. I just felt like his mouth, he was too mouthy, and his performances were good. Nothing to jump out the window for. But in this fight, right? Because I know what Lemos was. Now, however we want to put it, as far as Lemos did some dirty stuff, because normally you don't see a fighter that's 6 pounds overweight and the fight goes through. You almost never see that. So maybe there was something there. But regardless, you know what? Keyshawn can only do what he has to do. And he did what he had to do. What a performance. He got Lemos out of there. There's really not much to say. I love the fact that he put his family on. His younger brother, Keon Davis, made his debut. You know, his older brother, Kelvin Davis, was on that card. And then the sister singing the national anthem. And the mother is the manager. So everybody, they all on the table together.
Joe Jackson.
Love that.
Joe Jackson of the Davis family.
Building that wealth, man. Building that wealth.
Absolutely.
Keep your family there. So you got to credit Keyshawn for that, man. He's not a selfish dude. He's there to make sure that his family eats as well as him. So I love that, man. And regardless how you feel about Keyshawn, you got to respect that. And I respect his performance. Now, Abdullah Mason fight, wow. Like I said, man, man.
Holy moly,
guacamole.
That's what you want to see from these up-and-coming fighters. Adversity. How do they respond to adversity? Are they going to fold? Are they going to start blinking? Oh, my God, what's going on? Nah, Abdullah didn't do that. He breathed. He took it easy. He said, okay. He got clipped again. It just shows it can happen, right? Anybody, but that's for anybody. It can happen to anybody. Nobody's invisible, bro. Nobody's above getting dropped. So, you know, he just got to be cautious now moving forward. Like, listen, it can happen, bro. Let's be easy. You know, we'll move forward and see how we do. But I definitely expect Abdullah Mason to be a multi-division world champion. I really don't. I don't think that's even up for debate. So,
can I just say something real quick, though? Abdullah Mason, right?
Yeah.
2 knockdowns. Never been knocked down yet, right?
Yeah.
Right back to it.
Yeah.
Made a quick adjustment. It wasn't even like this, and this is what I'm saying, man. You know, it's just some people that just have the thing,
They got that it.
and
That
yeah,
it factor.
and this is what I'm saying. Okay, this is supposed to be his toughest opponent. Was his toughest opponent?
Yeah.
Yes, it
Tough,
was.
tough,
So,
right?
tough
Okay, and his opponent showed that. Shout his opponent, right?
They came
But
to fight.
what did he do when it came time to do it though?
He did it.
Show the levels. Like, okay, fine, huh? All right. Mental Rolodex. All right, do I got it now? Fine, call me again. Oh, I got it now. All right, let's get right to this. Pang, 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 pang. This is what so you telling me this, and this is what I'm saying. We always bring up the mental IQ of the elite, the Hems.
Yeah.
You can already see with like Mo said, you can already see with Abdullah. Like that's not gonna be the problem once he gets to that level.
Yo,
Now, that's what I just want to point it out.
He sent the invitation too. So shout out to the Mason family and Abdullah. We're gonna have to go to the grand opening because he opened up the Rib Shack. You know what I'm saying? He
Oh,
opened up that
yeah.
Mason Rib
Yeah,
Shack.
yeah.
Because he was
Guard your grill. Guard your grill, Nick.
Them ribs. Woo.
Yeah.
Them
All right, so
ribs.
then Mo, guess what? I don't want to hear about that. Yo, my son Ray Savage just moved up and he's about to do and da 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 da. Yeah, yeah.
Leave him alone, Uno. Leave him alone. Don't be a bully, man.
I'm not, because I'm figuring out if this is really Brother Mo, man.
No, I know. Look,
the invasion. You know what I mean?
This is, and it's yeah. That's gonna happen, Money Ray.
Yeah, Ray, you ain't never lie.
And Emilio Vargas is in that mix too.
It's coming.
Oh, yeah,
that's
around.
down the line. That's down the line. So, gentlemen, as we know, listen, boxing was just popping, man. Pop this whole weekend. So let me ask this real quick. So Keyshawn goes knock knock. He's knocking on Tank's door.
Stop.
No, nobody's there because it ain't being answered.
Thank you. So I mentioned it. Look, one thing I love about what Keyshawn is doing, right? Boxing is a sport where you want people to tune in. It's not easy, right? Because boxing is not the number one sport like it was in the 80s and the 90s. So in order for you to garner attention, you need to be mouthy. But on top of being mouthy, you need to have spectacular performances. As you saw, he did, and he talk his talk. So now everybody's like, yo, who this kid? I heard of him, but I never seen him. Yo, he a beast, right? They only saw this one fight, but cool. Right now, his name is buzzing like a beehive. So it's a perfect time to call out Tank to garner the attention as far as Keyshawn being ready for that fight. Like I said yesterday, man, I did a video with Norbs. I said, it's a suicide mission, man. Don't do that. Come on, Shakur, don't do that. Don't send little bro to do. Come on, you know you're gonna. I don't know if you saw the Game of Thrones episode, The Long Night, when they fought the White Walkers. They send the Dothraki. They send the Dothraki. You're like, oh yeah, and then you see like two of them running back. One with a horse with a leg on it, like. Bro, you're gonna send them back like that. Tank gonna send them back decapitated. Don't do that. You understand? You still got the Raymond Muratayas at 135. You have the Edwin Santos at 135. Trust me, there's a lot of meat on the bone at 135.
Pause.
Ding, ding, ding.
Pause.
The committee.
You get what I'm saying.
I know, my brother.
Yeah,
I know my brother.
So
you know what I mean?
So we'll see why Keyshawn.
I also saw what I like more. What I liked more, I recently saw, or supposedly that he actually did call out. He told Eddie set up the Andy Cruz, man.
Oh, okay.
He
Listen.
did?
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
he stopped him.
Yeah, he told.
That goal.
Okay.
Yeah, Ray. Now I got you, Ray. You already know what it is, champ. So Shakur Duck. He sending little bro. He's sending little bro money. He like, yo, you got this, bro. You could go beat Tank. They gonna bring him on a platter. You know what I'm saying? Remember when they brought in
Apollo.
Ice Cube's brother from Boys in the Hood. They brought him to the
Oh
living room.
man,
They
put him on the
him
couch.
Ricky. He was like, Ricky.
They gonna put Ricky. They gonna put poor Keyshawn on that sofa.
Listen,
and
that's a
Bud
different-
and
that's a different
Shakur gonna
animal.
be like, "Yo, bro, what happened?" You know what happened. So I mean, we all unanimous. He ain't ready for that fight. We know there's other fights there for him.
But I like the confidence. We do like
I
confidence.
love it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like
yeah,
you said,
yeah.
Maniac. And like you said, Maniac. At least he puts his talk into motion. He talk, and his fights is getting better. Opponents. That was a question. Opponents getting better, and he's handling his business. His business is up for what he did with his family and all that. So you got to give him those two things. But let's slow down.
Yes.
Let's slow down. Like, chill. Leave pause. Leave King Kong alone. He's in the
Skull
damn,
Island. Leave him on
Skull Island.
No.
He's in the other earth right now. Like, he ain't even trying to come up here and fuck with niggas.
My man chilling.
No,
He's
know
taking
what I
his
mean?
baths in the waterfalls and
Yeah.
all that. Like,
Yeah.
Keyshawn is
Yeah, schedule my trip.
Keyshawn is not. He's just not ready for that kind of.
But I fuck with Keyshawn. That's my guy.
yeah.
So look, we also had. I don't know if you guys saw. If anything, I could just real quick run through it. So also on Saturday there was another card. They had Taínos versus Aztecs, right? So that's Puerto Rico versus Mexico. There was 5 fights. Capped by the main event with Subriel Matias. Now Puerto Rico went 5-0 against Mexico. Subriel came back. He won by stoppage, second round TKO. My question is this to you, gentlemen. Do you still want to see Subriel with the top dogs at 140?
Of course. He's always a draw because you know what he only fights one way. His defense is his offense, and it's gonna be blockbuster. Either he's gonna, come for destruction, or he's easily there to be destroyed.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna be too hard to sell a fight with Subri. Also, right now, I think that loss maybe got him a little bit more focus, maybe a little bit more on his get back, because he's an older fighter. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he has a bunch of time to wait around and sit around and worry about fighting and whoever. He's ready for whatever smoke. He's gonna draw the crowd. And I think that performance, the boogeyman aspect, the way he knocks him out in the second round, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? After the Prado fight, I feel like he was more susceptible. You know what I mean? Like people probably felt, oh, we could go fight this dude. You know how these boxers are nowadays? They might see this knockout, like, oh, this thing is back. Maybe I shouldn't be his next. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he gets a big fight at 140. But as far as seeing him fight the top fighters, yeah, like it's plenty of gatekeeping opportunities, and he's not there yet. But he still has a lot of solid years prior to there where he could give these young fighters or the up and comers, the contenders, a run for their money. So
all right.
Yeah.
So Mo, same question to you real quick before we move on. Subriel Matias, he returned Saturday. He came back with a second round TKO. Got back on his winning ways. Would you like to see him against the top fighters at 140?
Let's do it. He ain't got no time to waste. He used to be a champion. He don't need tune-ups. Know what I'm saying? No tune-ups for him. He used to be a world champion. Get him back in the mix. Get him back up there with the talkers. You know what I'm saying? Let's be active with these. This guy is gonna get a lot of the promotion that he needs to get back in there and fight back in the arenas. You know what I mean? So let's get him out there and let's get a contract sent to him and put these names out there who want that smoke. Not too many people did want it though at 140. When he was out there becoming a destroyer. So after he took that loss to Pardo, a lot of people was like, he's not a show. You know what it was like after when he lost to Pardo It was like Rocky 4 when Rocky fought Drago and then he cut him.
Yeah.
And then his corner was like, "See, he's not a machine. He's a man."
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what that's what Sabril right now is at. They're like, he's a man. He's not invincible.
Yeah,
so you're
yeah,
gonna probably have more people that want to be like, you know what? I got a chance to beat him until you get in the ring with him.
We need to start implementing sound bites, man.
Yo, it's coming. We're gonna have some fire.
And Uno, I need that joint you said against Greg. That'd be the ultimate sound bite. You might want to walk away from this one because you ain't gonna win this one, brother.
Yeah,
that shit is fire. And I just off the head. You see, it's just
That was on top.
We're talking about that, man. We can't be giving out the formula.
I was like, I was scared because I seen him starting to walk away. I was like, you might want to walk away because you ain't gonna win this one, man. You're not gonna win this one.
These are conversations for the meetings, man. We can't give out the source. We already got too many people duplicating the source. No more. No more. Now we're gonna start charging like the Chinese restaurants, man. You want extra sauce, you're gonna have to pay an extra $1.
Yeah, shit crazy, right?
You want extra duck sauce, extra $1.
So listen, moving along.
Yeah.
Friday in 2 more days, we have MVP Promotions is having a mega card. And why I call it a mega card is because of Jake's popularity going against one of the most popular athletes. Not just talking about boxers, athletes of all time. And
all time.
I am Mike Tyson. This guy
all time
anywhere in the world, and they're gonna know who Mike Tyson is.
What's that line that Hov said, Uno? I'm not a businessman, I'm a business. Man. That's Mike right there, man.
So we got Mike Tyson versus
Can't wait.
Paul. I just want to hear what my brothers got to say regarding that fight. And again, anybody who's tuning in, we already spoke about the boots. We already spoke about the Keyshawn. We're pretty much wrapping up soon. So this is why we speaking. We fair across the board. So we speak every card. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, gentlemen. Talk to me.
Yeah, Mo, that's heavyweight. That's heavyweight, Mo. Go ahead. You guys.
Yeah, you're right, Mo. My bad. How dare me? Get right to the heavyweight champ.
Oh man, yo, I have to laugh at this one, man. I gotta laugh at this one because Jake. I watched the promo, watched the trailer, and Jake talking his talk and all of that. He's starting to fight, but listen, man, Mike is coming back to. He looking like the Mike of '99, bro. Well, I just can't wait to see him with the towel. When he got that towel on, coming to the ring walk, and you see them eyes. Listen, you already know, Uno. It's over. I was there. I come on, man. That's not even a question. What they call him? The rooster?
El Gallo.
El Gallo? Yeah. Well,
he got some beef over there right now too.
Guess what's gonna happen? He gonna get treated like he in a campo up in the country, and they're gonna pluck his ass. They're gonna clean him, and they're gonna fucking put him in that vinegar and lime. And guess what? He gonna get put on in that skewer, and he gonna get rotisserie cooked. Because Tyson gonna go to work on him. Yeah, that's it, man. It's gonna look ugly. I just hope when it's all said and done that Jake got good insurance.
Oh no, he had nigga, what? He probably took out the extra bag right before. He knows. He knows, Mo.
Because what Mike gonna do to him, Logan gonna have, like we was just talking about, Logan is gonna go in that ring and hold up Jake like Ricky from Boys in the Hood. That's what you did to my brother. He gonna hold him he gonna hold Jake Paul like my man Sylvester Stallone did when Apollo Creed got taken out by Drago when he was holding him in his arms. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna be entertaining, right?
So Mike Tyson by stoppage.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There is no stoppage with him. You know what Mike Tyson does? Like Mortal Kombat, fatality. It's gonna be a straight fatality, bro.
Okay. So you got him winning by manslaughter.
Avalanche.
Like, okay. Uno.
Yo, so I seen Rockman Jr. was on the shit the other day, right?
I didn't hear him speak about that fight.
Yeah, so he was saying that he had an opportunity to fight Jake.
Okay.
And some about this. So he's basically giving insight to say that there's always a stipulation for Jake to kind of put shit in his favor. Behind the scenes when it comes to contract shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was saying for this fight, supposedly is on Netflix. Netflix, they pay extra for the time. You know, they want people to watch longer, right?
Yeah.
So in the contract, supposedly they have the longer the fight goes, the more money Mike will make, right? So that's supposed to be
Don't tell me that, bro.
And guess what? No. Listen. I'll just say that I want to preface with that because if you watch the Andre Ward interview with Mike or any of these interviews leading up to it with Mike clearly said, they asked him about the bread. Mike said, yo, there's no amount of money that I can make from this fight in any type of way that's going to change my life. This ain't about the money. I still love to do this shit. Like, I still can't think about doing nothing else but fucking somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's saying this. So if these niggas think that Netflix stipulation about going the distance because you're gonna get some extra bread, nah, Mike is coming in there to finish this nigga. He coming in there to decapitate Jake, bro. This is not even for play for Mike. In his mind, he still could do it. He's like you gotta watch the Andre Ward shit because that's boxing, that's fame, Hall of Fame to Hall of Fame. So you know it's a different type of dialogue.
Respect.
Yo, bro, he's sitting there telling Andre Ward, like, man, yo, I could do everything in the world, man. I could do anything I want. Don't nothing make me feel the way I used to walking in that ring. Nothing. I would die in that ring. This is Mike Tyson saying that at 58, bro. You think Mike is here to play? He don't play.
No, and
he don't play. He tells the truth even when it's not wanted. Yo, I feel sorry for Jake. I feel sorry for this nigga. I hope he gets it over quick. Yeah, it's gonna look bad.
No, so this is
it's gonna look bad, bro.
So this is why I'm on the. Of course, you know who I'm rooting for.
I'm gonna go fourth round.
That's my GOAT. That's my GOAT of all time. I don't care how people feel about that. That's who's my GOAT. I know he ain't the greatest heavyweight. He's still my guy. So, of course, it's always Team Mike. But what is this, gentlemen? This sport is a what?
Entertainment. And it's entertainment,
And the more you keep the white guy winning, right? Guess what happens? The more money's bringing in. Now, I'm not.
But listen, Maniac, wait, Maniac.
That Mike is
going. It's leeway.
Yeah, but I just think
leeway.
They say, Mike, listen, Mike, please. Because Mike is not, he's just not there. Remember Roy talking about when they had their exhibition?
He tried to hurt him. He tried to hurt him.
You couldn't hit in the face. You couldn't hit in the face. That was the only stipulation.
There's no shut-off switch for him, bro.
There's no telling Mike don't need nothing from these dudes. You know what you signed up for. But Mike is also going to sit there and say, you know what? It's 8 rounds? I'll give him 4.
You know what it's like? It's like when
I'm knocking him out of 4. I'll give y'all halfway.
A pit bull clamped down on the victim, and then that's your pit bull. You're like, oh, our owner not gonna go in there and grab that pit bull by the mouth and the jaw. What's gonna happen? He gonna clamp down on you. He don't got no stop. When he's in kill mode, it's kill mode, and that's what Mike said. He's like, yo, when I go in there, it's kill mode, bro, and he don't know how to turn that off.
Yeah, so no, but what? All right, so let's be realistic here. We know what Mike.
Yeah, that's what we want to happen. That's what we want to happen.
That's what we want to happen. You're right, Green.
That's what we want.
Better.
We know, but let's speak reality. The guy's almost 60 years. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
How much you train? He ain't gonna be in shape for no 8-round fight. And is it 2 minutes or 3 minutes? I think
last I checked, they've dropped it. Dang, I didn't even read when they were supposed to fight the first time. I know the stimulations was changed to
like 2 minutes.
To 2 minutes. I don't know if they changed the contract again or what.
So look, I think Mike Tyson has 4 rounds. I think after 4 rounds, then it's gonna start being bad for him, right? And
Or you could just have Jake on his skates.
yeah, I just think I don't know, man.
Either way,
I don't. As much as I want Mike to win, I just want Mike to put his lights out, right? Because I'm just talking about as the fight. I like Jake Paul as the promoter, no problem.
Yeah.
Excellent. But as far as the fighter, that gimmick and people, you know, hyping him like, yo, but look like, man, stop it. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? He goes from a professional to a celebrity to a washed up MMA guy, now to Mike Tyson, and I'm supposed to give him credit for that, man. Stop it. No, hold him to the high standard. I don't care. He was a YouTuber. You chose to come to the sport. We didn't beg you to come in here. You chose to come in here. So you know what? When you come in here, you're gonna get treated like everybody, bro. Right? When you go in there, when you go on the island, bro, you gotta earn your respect in there. And they ain't gonna be like, oh, yo, this is so. Nah, who you? You better show them what you about. Same thing in boxing. We ain't giving you no pass. Show us what you about. You came in here, you gotta do what you gotta do. So that's my riff with Jake Paul as the fighter, not as the person, as the fighter. So this is why I was going with Mike regardless. But this is why I hope that, because if Mike was to knock him out, it'd kind of put and a lot of that steam that he has regarding this YouTube and give him all this credit. Get out of here, man.
No. So if Mike, listen, this is what I'm saying. Listen, if Mike, that's what I'm saying. If it's an 8-round fight, right? Mike he make it look like it's competitive for 3, and in the 4 drop him. They're gonna be like, yo, you win 4 rounds with Mike Tyson, man. Fuck you mean? It's the same way Berlanga went 12 with Canelo, and he's a fucking superstar right now. Like, nigga, what we talking about right now?
The funny part
at
is,
the end of the day, that's what I'm saying.
The funny part is, Uno, you right,
No,
because you can count on your hand how many people in Mike Tyson's career that he fought on one hand has made it past 4 rounds fighting him.
Uno.
So what I'm saying.
So who you picking to win and how? You got Mike, right, by stoppage?
I got Mike stopping him, body shot probably. I don't think he want to, break his jaw or nothing like that. But he gonna catch him with some uppercut to the body or some shit. 4th round. Listen, 4th round. And at that point, by that time in the fight, I think the first 3 rounds gonna be real interesting. Because even like you said, Mike is older, right? So you even gave him 4 rounds to look good. I'm saying that's okay in the same thought process, right? Mike would rather probably get the young boy out of there quicker. I don't think Mike is going in there to lose. Right. I also think Mike has the business sense to be like, okay, we got to make it look a little interesting. So I'm going to give him 2-3 rounds of making him feel like da-da-da. But he's gonna turn quick switch, 4th round, eyes red, bang to the body. Jake might get up because he got a lot of heart, but the nigga, it's the megalodon. We ain't even talking about sharks, nigga. This the megalodon. I just feel like, Mike could get on him. He won't go crazy on him. He ain't gonna trying to end his career, but Jake could get back up. It'll look good. He'll go back down on some Ryan Garcia shit, maybe. You know what I mean? And just say, you know what, fuck it. But listen, and in the post right after that, and when they're talking, listen, man, I went in there with Mike Tyson. I gave my best. He's still this, but I still, and his stock is not gonna go down, especially not for the complexion, with the connection. Nah, nigga, they be like, yeah, look at this. Yeah, this is our new Andy Morrison. Remember Morrison? Shout out to Morrison, Rocky 5. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's the only way it goes well for both sides. Like, I don't think any other way it happens is Mike maintains who he is, his legacy. He doesn't lose to some random YouTube dude, but he still, give this nigga a little bit of, you looked all right. You know what I mean? You look like you could box. You look like you could, and then, it's time to go.
Yeah, I think Norbs, I agree. I just think This is just a business. I something smell fishy about this, man. I just think Jake is gonna edge it by decision. I don't think he's gonna look pretty doing it. I think Mike is really gonna try to get him up out of there. I think he has a window. Like, yo, you got 2 rounds. If you can't do it in 2 rounds, then you got to do what you got to do, Mike.
Yeah.
Just fall back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying 4. I'm saying 4.
So I'm gonna go Jake Paul decision. I hope I'm wrong. I want to eat crow on this one because I need my man Iron Mike to do what he does. All right, moving along. Now it's a solid undercard, gentlemen. A solid undercard.
Solid ain't the word.
Check out En La Cocina Cocinando. Me and my brother X. Soon, next episode, we'll have my brother Uno. We have my brother Mo, because we all get in the kitchen. The co-main event, gentlemen, we have the rematch between Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. It's a catch weight at 138. It's still 140-pound division. We saw the first fight. It was a hell of a fight. The garden was shaking, literally. These ladies performed. Not only the fight lived to the hype. So it wasn't only hype, it lived to the hype, right? It felt like those old school fights at the Garden. Gentlemen, what are we expecting in the rematch?
I'm expecting Amanda to go in there and redeem herself.
I got it. Hey, yo, North. Yo, North, don't be coming on here looking like a plus size model, nigga. Hey, my son, the bro North came on. Oh, this shit, that's the wrong shoot. My bad. That's not the ladies on him. He's like, nah, this not for my ladies. Hold up.
Yeah.
He said, get my good angle.
This ain't the Love and Hip Hop one.
Get my good angle. Get my good angle.
Nah, we fucking with you. Man.
I'm gonna say this quick because I'm about to get off. I got Amanda winning this fight. I think this is the redemption fight for her. I think she realized the last one. She played with her food. She took her foot off the gas in that crucial 7th round that she had Katie Taylor hurt. And I think with this one, with her experience and wanting this fight so long, I'm going on with Puerto Rico, baby. 40s, they bringing it back home. About to be a new champ, and don't be surprised if they try to push a trilogy, man.
Yeah,
because it definitely could be in the works.
It's already in the works.
It'll give Amanda Serrano. She'll become a 2-time undisputed. Because let's be clear, that is for undisputed at 140.
So listen. Trilogy ain't far away. Like you just said, it's already in the works. We already seen that when they finished the first fight. They already had the promo for number 2 already when it was supposed to be in Ireland. So
the next time it's gonna be out there. Yeah, it's official.
So it's gonna be a great fight. I keep saying it to this day. Fight of the year. They shut down MSG, and they ain't gonna be no different. They're just gonna shut down Jerry's World because them cowgirls ain't doing it. So the girls got to go out there and do something over there. You dig?
And they you forgetting one thing. They getting
big bags. Big bags.
What they call them? Some Birkin bags, some Gucci bags. They getting all them bags, all them female designer joints. They getting them. But fellas, man. Another great episode. Y'all keep on cooking. I'm about to head on out of here.
We don't got much. We got like another round.
Yeah, it's about to be over. Brother Mo, do your dizzle.
Thank you, brother.
Salute, my brother.
My bad for being late, man. I had my wife, man. She was driving.
It's all right, man.
It's all good.
Nah, it's all right. It's all right. No, but yeah.
So Uno, Amanda Katie Taylor.
Yeah. First fight was amazing.
Yes.
On all levels. It was a boxing display. It was a brawl display. It was a heart display. It was display of everything. It was, literally the fight of the year. Like it earned it. They said it was the female fight of the year. I think that's what it was titled or whatever. But pretty much the fight of the year, arguably. And I watched the face-off. They had the face-off with Cam. Shout out to Cam. It is what it is, and so that's how I know that the third fight is already pretty much in motion, because when the females spoke, Cam asked Katie, so if you win, do you want the trilogy? Like, would you even want to fight her again? And basically what it was is like, yeah, she's the best fighter out there, and we make the most money together. You know what I'm saying? So the trilogy will sell even if I did win again, and I'd rather have her as my dance partner than anybody else. So that's the respect. You know what I'm saying? That's the respect. But yeah, I'm going with Serrano the second fight. Like Mo said, I feel like she kind of got a little winded in the first fight. She couldn't get Katie out of there, and that's shout to Katie because she has a hell of a fucking chin. Endurance, stamina is crazy. And the way she kicked, and the way she kicked into her second gear, like her second wind was crazy. You know what I mean? Like she looked out from like 6, 7, 8, maybe 9. She looked a little bit out. But like I think it was maybe the end of the 9th or going into the 10th, one of those rounds where she started to pick up her steam again. So get her box on. Yeah. She started picking up her exactly. She started picking up her steam again. It was like Serrano at that point, she was kind of gassed out from trying to stop her, and she was getting caught more and more and more. So I could see how it went Katie's way. I still went Serrano because I felt like she had the more clear, distinct, powerful shots, but couldn't argue with the outcome. I'm going with Serrano all the way this time. I don't think she changes up anything necessarily in her game plan other than pacing herself a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like not going in there trying to stop her. And I don't think she necessarily did that in the first fight, but there was points in times where she got when she felt she had her, she extended too much on it. You know? And it took a lot from her, and Katie's good with her footwork also. So
yes.
I give Serrano the fight. Decision. It's gonna be a split no matter what. I don't think neither one of them wins a unanimous. So I think it's split. I think it's either a split decision or a split draw.
Okay, fair enough. Norbs,
yo,
what's going on, Papi? Listen,
chilling.
Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. Did you see the first fight?
Yeah, I seen it. Was a classic, man. It was dope.
It was. So talk to me, man. What are you? First of all, what are you expecting in the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight? Who you expecting to win? And then give me your thoughts on Amanda and Katie Taylor. Who you think gonna win that fight?
First of all, I gotta say my man's not the drunk fan. All right, that's what I'm gonna say. First of all, respect my man. Respect my man.
Yeah.
We talk about it.
Nigga know, you already know.
But yo, I want Tyson to win the fight, right?
We all do.
But I just feel like Jake Paul is not going to put himself in a situation where he's actually going to lose his fight. Like, it almost feels to me that Mike can't go the way he wants to go, right? Like, I don't think he can really go full-fledged in that fight, right? That's what I believe. So I think Jake Paul is probably going to win that fight. I think he's going to hold on to Mike the first couple rounds, just keep holding Mike Tyson. And I don't know if Tyson's going to go 1,000%. I would like to see it. I would like to see Mike get the knockout. You know what I'm saying? And I rock with Jake Paul, right? But I still got, for some reason, I feel like Jake Paul's going to win. And I think that's you know, he get 40 million, well, he get 40, he get 2 times the amount of Mike Tyson. I don't even know how that makes sense, to be honest with you. So
that Netflix deal, that shit probably went through beautifully.
100%. But I want Tyson to win by knockout because that's my guy. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time. But I feel like Jake is gonna hold on to him, and he's just gonna try to tire Mike down and, probably get a decision at the end. You know what I mean? But that's not even what I want to watch. This Katie Taylor versus the face of Puerto Rican boxing. Everybody in Puerto Rican need to stop fronting. It's Amanda Serrano.
It is. Facts.
The first fight was a classic, like my man said.
He's top 5 all time for Puerto Rico?
Well, you said pound for pound all time, what, top 5?
No, for Puerto Rico.
Who do you think? What do you mean? Amanda Serrano?
Is he top 5? Is it Camacho, Cotto, Tito, her?
You got Rosario, you got
I wouldn't put her. I wouldn't put her top 5, but she's probably
Okay.
definitely
Yeah.
top 10.
Yeah,
Top
she's
10?
definitely
Okay.
top 10.
I'm asking. I'm just asking. Okay.
Yeah, you still got like Rosario, you still got
Yeah,
Trinidad.
it's a plenty.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say
But right now, you're right. You're definitely right. Right
yeah,
now,
she's the face. She's definitely the face, and you got to thank Jake Paul too for helping her get to the bag like he should, because nobody else was doing that. So shouts to Jake Paul for that. I'm gonna say this. I think Amanda's gonna stop her. I think Amanda's gonna stop her. I think Amanda's gonna go crazy.
Oh,
And I think
shit.
Amanda's gonna stop her. I think Amanda's gonna stop her late. And I think Amanda knows what the mistake she made in the last fight. And she heard her. She caught it. She heard her out there the first fight.
She did.
And I think this time she's gonna replicate it, but this time actually stop Katie Taylor.
Finish her full. She's gonna finish her full, Nobs.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
She's gonna finish that penny and Rocco Gandole. And
that's what I believe. Man. I believe she's eating better now. She's getting more money. You know what I'm saying? She's I think she's gonna do it, bro. I think she's gonna do it in Texas Stadium, Eli Manning Stadium. You know what I'm saying? We own that stadium. Eli does. You know,
those are facts. Yeah, he did.
I got Amanda, man. I ain't gonna front. Definitely.
Okay.
Amanda.
Yeah, you know the same thing, man. You know, we did the video Cocinando la Cocina, and that episode,
which was fire. Shout to my brothers.
Make
cooking in the kitchen.
I pretty much broke it down on who I felt. I'm just going with Amanda. The only thing that slightly worries me, right? As you know, this is why you gotta love Amanda, right? Because she's a trailblazer. She's a trendsetter. She said, "Yo, you know what? I'm about to smoke. I'm about those 12-round 3 minutes." Remember, for people that's tuning in, woman rules, even a championship.
Hold on, Maniac, real quick before you keep going.
Go ahead.
Before you keep going, they spoke about that in the face-off. Katie was like, she doesn't involve herself in any negotiations, but face to face, the next fight, next fight, the trilogy, they both want the 12 rounds, 3 minutes.
12-3. Okay, so you know this fight is gonna be a 10 rounds, 2 minute a round fight. That's just the woman rules. So that could always favor the boxer, because not saying Amanda can't box, but she has more of an ambush style. She likes to come in, attack, and it could favor Katie because you know you gotta, it's points. She could just land 2-3 punches and that could win her the round. So it's gonna be interesting. I just think Amanda again set it up with the jab. Box, go to the body, because Katie can move. How you take a fighter's legs away, you go to their body. And one thing about Amanda, she has power. In fact, I think she's one knockout away from breaking the women's record of all time of most knockouts by a female fighter. So she's right there. Man, it will be great to see that. Do I think she stops her? No. Do I think she can? Absolutely. She could stop.
Of course.
Katie. But it's going to be tough. I hope she does, man. I hope she does, because I'll go crazy. But like I said, I'm going Amanda. I think it'll be a tough, rugged fight. It could be a fight that it could end with controversy, where I could see a lot of people say, "Yo, I ain't gonna front. Katie won that fight. They right, you know, because now everything's a robbery, right, guys? A close file robbery." So I could see it ending like that. So we'll see how it goes, man. But I'm gonna go Amanda as well. I think she get back. Plus, I think there's a lot of money in that trilogy. So
even more if Katie, imagine that Katie's fighting for her belts back in Ireland. Crazy. That's the amount of money
on that card, gentlemen. And y'all could talk about it. We got Mario Barrios defending his WBC welterweight against Abel Ramos, who is the brother of Jesus Ramos. So that should be a solid scrap. You guys want to speaking of women, we got my girl Shadasia Green. She'll be back. She's fighting Melinda Watpo. They're fighting for a vacant WBO super middleweight. We got the return of Brooklyn's own Shushu, Bruce Carrington. He's back in the building after his performance. We were there, Uno. And we have Lucas Badi. Now, for people that forgot, he's the dude that put H2O to sleep.
Oh, that's the dude that put him asleep.
Yeah. Lucas Body. So he's fighting my man Corey Marksman. Marksman is from Orlando. He's part of MVP. He's one of their top prospects. So that's gonna be a good fight, man. And who else we got there? And that's it, man. So that's a good call, man. That's a good and that's on a Friday, mind you. That's on Friday. Don't think, oh nah, I gotta wait till tomorrow. That is in 2 days, bro. So I'm
not gonna front, bro. For Netflix first card, right? They did it right, even though a lot of people call the main event like a
circus.
A circus, a clout chaser matchup, but the rest of the card is good. So I like the way Netflix is rolling this shit out. To be honest,
they had to start it, but that's the thing. If it's gonna be a circus, why not have the white Bengal? You feel me? The white Bengal tiger. You feel me? Like they knocked this shit out the park ridiculously.
It's a bit. Yeah, look. How
and
many
to my fault, Maniac. To also partner with Jake, whether people like it or not, man. MVP, as far as business goes and this boxing shit. Yo, you know what's crazy? Oh, I just fucking thought about it. It's not to the level because he ain't got that. He still needs the investing. Yo, he's on his turkey shit. It's the white turkey, man. He's the El Gallo, man.
Hold on. First of all, he's the highest grossing Puerto Rican fighter of all time, right? Let's get it right.
Because he's Puerto Rican now.
He's Puerto Rican. He's from
officially.
Dorado, right?
Officially, yo, hold on, Norris. Don't do that shit.
He's from Puerto Rico, bro. He's from Dorado.
Don't do that shit, Norris. And the fans can't see you right now. Don't do that shit. Don't piss off on the boy. Yo, don't piss them. Yo, listen. We fuck with Jake. Don't do that, Norris. Don't do that, yo.
Puerto Rican fighter of all time. That's all
yo, you gotta stop your shit, yo. But listen, if nothing else, like you said, Norris, if nothing else, at least he's brought spotlight to one of the best Puerto Rican boxers in sports.
And Puerto Rico, bro. Puerto Rico wasn't throwing boxing events like that. He's bringing a lot of.
No, I know. I'm with you. That's what I'm saying. You got to fuck with him on the business sense, and in a sense, he gives. You could come to MVP and get some shine, and if you up and coming, you contender, whatever. He'll get you a card. He'll get you a good fight. That's what I'm saying. It's not on the level of Riyadh season. It's not on the level of Riyadh season, but him partnering up with Netflix. Watch out for that.
Yeah. No, you're right. Listen, you got to remember something. Jake Paul, as a businessman, the way he's moving with MVP is amazing, bro. He's smart, he's intelligent, and he's putting people on. Norbs mentioned it. Look what he's doing to Amanda. When Amanda was signed with Lou DiBella, she was on Broadway boxing. They was fighting in the cafeteria and somewhere in the middle school in Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? She making peanuts. She a millionaire.
56.
She's a millionaire now because of Jake Paul. He put her in that position. So respect to Jake Paul on the business side. And that's what I was talking about earlier. As far as the fighter, I have a different feeling.
Definitely.
As the businessman, why he's doing outside the ring, amazing. And no one can take that from him, bro. Nobody. The guys So, and I think MVP is on their way, man. I think the company.
That's the partnership.
And another 2
you don't see
years, Turkey knocking soon, Uno.
No. I don't think so. I don't think Turkey's gonna fuck with Jake.
Why?
Turkey's more hardcore the sport. I don't think he respect Jake shit as the fighter shit is not gonna rock with him. Jake needs to be able to be a fighter too. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different if Jake wasn't fighting and he was just on his business shit, maybe. But nah. You feel me? I don't think Turkey looks at him.
What about he put his fighters though? He'll put
I don't think he'll give That's why I said we gotta pay more attention to this partnership than you know what I'm saying? This shit with Netflix for MVP. That's the big bag behind you.
So
right?
it could be what you're saying is this could be bigger than what we think it is.
Exactly. I think, and like we say, we're talking business sense. Jake ain't stupid. He know he can't go up directly against, Turkey. You know what I'm saying? But if we just
Who
talking about
knows?
business, you don't think it's been spoken on before or
Well,
possibly brought up? You know what
but
I'm saying?
to add to what you're saying though too is I wouldn't rule it out for the simple fact that Turkey's complained about losing money. He's complained about losing money at all of his events. And
Mm-hmm.
Jake Paul
Turkey
gets
ain't
to the
lose no
bag.
money with Jake Paul when they did
But
Jake
listen,
Paul and
Jake
Tommy
Paul
Fury.
different one,
They
X.
ain't
Exactly.
lose no
He's
money
like, oh
there.
yeah, you're losing, Turkey. You're gonna keep losing, cause over here MVP, this is how we doing it. Shout to Netflix, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, I think this was a power move on the part of MVP that they didn't rush this. They slowed it down. They got shit right with Netflix. They saw they was able to sit back, see a few Riyadh seasons, see what they doing. Watch this fuck. I'm telling you, man. And we talking business again. We talking the Jake Paul business. We're not talking about the boxer. I think it's a strategic move, and I also think that he kind of has a sense. When you in those rooms, you get on bags. He either has a sense of, yo, I'm gonna try to compete with Turkey, or like X just said, oh shit ain't as good as it looks over there in VR season. So guess what? I'm gonna show y'all that we could do it without the film, because that's what Jake is. He from the mud. I'm gonna show y'all I could do it without y'all. Y'all ain't bet on me. I bet on myself.
Remember that they already did business. Jake, remember Turkey paid for Jake versus Tommy Fury. And that was a big success down there when they did that one.
But that was before Turkey went on his fucking monopoly shit.
True.
But he did business with him. He knew he had to get in the door. And guess who? Jake been in the door. Jake been in the door. So you're absolutely right. El Gallo and the Turkey. You know what I'm saying? That might be the new owners of boxing. You heard?
You see what's
El
going
Gallo
on, X?
and the Turkey.
And they blindsided everybody.
That's his shirt. El Gallo and the Turkey. Oh man.
Yeah, bro. Not for nothing. But
think about it. Think about it.
Let's talk about it.
Netflix, Jake Paul. Look, he's working with Mario Barrios and
Yes.
Ramos. Those are
people not paying attention to that, X.
He's working.
They're not paying attention.
Top rank
fighter. Top rank.
Yes.
It's not just MVP for this card. He brought
exactly, X.
In.
Keep talking, X. Keep talking, X.
Listen.
Watch this shit. This shit is some slick shit. This is some slick shit. This is some slick shit going on, and this is what I'm saying. And think about it. This is literally different corners of the earth here. This is Turkey, and for them and the white man.
Do you know? Question.
No, he's not
white. The Puerto Rican. The Puerto Rican. My fault. He's not white. He's Puerto Rican.
He bought it.
You know what I mean? Puerto American.
I'm telling you right now, he's gonna do the Puerto Rico versus Mexico card. It's gonna be Canelo versus El Gallo, and we put the rest of the card together, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Canelo gonna fight him. Canelo gonna fight him. I'm telling you.
And this is why Tyson is important. Because if Tyson would do it, then who are you to turn it down?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Canelo got to fight him, bro. Canelo got to get that back for us, bro. If he beats Tyson, Canelo got to go get that.
Facts.
Fuck it, right, X? Fuck it, man. Yeah. Go get the bag. Niggas,
So listen,
let's end this shit though.
That's gonna be fun on Friday, man. I can't wait. Have your liquor ready. Have whatever you drink, your apple juice, whatever you like to drink. Have it ready. Listen, the last thing on Saturday, though. Speaking of Turkey, we got season Latino.
He don't stop.
So we got.
He don't stop.
We got a card dedicated to the Spanish fighters. Now, this is another solid card. So it's headlined by Gilberto Ramirez versus Chris Billiam Smith. So these are cruiserweights now for WB. Well, it's a unification match. Gilberto has the WBA, Smith has the WBO. So that's the main event. Should be a solid scrap. Gilberto, he come to bring it. You know, he Mexican, but he's more of a boxer than a brawler. We also get the return of Jose Ramirez versus Arnold Barboza Jr. Right? Last time we saw Arnold Barboza, we was in the Barclays Uno. He was fighting on the Haney and Garcia undercard, and that Irish dude was
Trash.
cooking his ass.
He was
Putting the
trash.
beats to him.
He was
He's
getting
putting the
beat up.
beats to him.
We got
Here come X. Here come X. His man Barboza.
no,
Look at that.
you can't talk about Barboza, the ex. That's his favorite.
Oh shit, nigga! X heard us from down the hall. Like, hold on, y'all ain't gonna
He
talk
punched
about
out.
my
No,
dude.
Uno, he punched out because he said, "Nah, I can't do my man like that." I gotta-
Yeah.
So listen,
Jose
also-
Ramirez gonna cook him, you heard?
Yeah.
yeah, he is. Also, we got William Cepeda, a fighter whose name has been attached with Shakur Stevenson,
Yes, sir.
right? Going against Philly's own Tevin Farmer. As you know, Tevin Farmer, he come to bring it. So that's gonna be a goodie. We got Oscar Duarte. Now remember,
Hold on, Maniac. You can't. I ain't gonna let you do that. You forgot the proper title, man. To our guy, Tevin Farmer. You know what I mean? And listen, he's one of the most elite of them all. But he definitely has the keeper of gate.
Yeah,
you know, he's the keeper of the gate.
He got the janitor keys. He got the
yeah, definitely. And but he still got
he's tough.
a lot to he still got a lot to show these young boys. So because you said Duarte, and he's another one where, you know, but anyway, get me near. My bad.
Duarte is going against Kenneth Sims Jr., right? And I
No,
believe
Kenneth Sims is out. Kenneth Sims is out. Yeah, but Duarte is fighting some Russian dude.
all right. Thank you for that clarification, X. Then you got my man, one of the very few Puerto Rican champions, Oscar Collazo at minimum weight, going against it's funny with these Thailand fighters. So the gym they fight out of, I don't know why they allow this. They'll put that as their name as well. Don't ask me why. I learned that in the last,
because they represent the land.
yeah, the
It's not
one
about
from
them.
when Nakatani fought. I learned that. So this is not his real name. It says Knockout CP Freshmark. But he's considered the best strawweight fighter. So this is Oscar Collazo's biggest fight, best opponent to date. That's gonna be it's a unification match. So those are the undercards. Jose Ramirez Barboza, Oscar Collazo versus Knockout, Oscar Duarte versus the Russian exet, and Cepeda versus Farmer. So listen, man, it's a good solid card. It's something to see on Saturday, and I'm tuning in, man. What's your thoughts on that before we wrap it up?
I'm tuned in, man. I'm ready to watch it. I'm really excited to see what Cepeda does. I want him to win that fight because I want to see him versus Shakur.
We all do.
Yeah, man. So
I think he's gonna win.
I hope so, bro. Like I'm tired of seeing these whack fights, so I definitely want to see that. I want to see Shakur fight Cepeda. More boxing, the better, bro. We trying to bring it to the old days, man. So let's make it happen. That's how I feel.
Copy.
Yeah, man. I feel you nerves, man, but it's never going back to the old days, man.
Sorry, dude, I got
this shit.
We got it.
Nah, I was fuck with you, but listen, yeah, I mean, out of those, I probably have my eye on Cepeda fight the most.
Yeah.
You know, just because what the implications could be if he wins. The rest of the fight should all be good scraps, though. You know what I mean? So it all should be good scraps, but you never know. I think Jose Ramirez has a good chance of putting the beats on Barboza. Like that, I think it has a good chance of happening. But yeah, there's a Cepeda fight, and even with that, I mean, I don't want to hear that I think he should win, because if he's supposed to be fighting Shakur, as much as we can say about Shakur and the ball and blah blah, we're not gonna act like he don't got what he got in his toolbox. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is, if we saying styles make fights, and Zepeda's the ultimate come forward fighter, 1,000, however many punches a fucking fight, and he's throwing 1,000 punches at a nigga that can't be touched, Like it don't be like niggas be talking about the Shakur be on his bike shit. No. It's the same shit they tried to do to Floyd shit. No. Niggas be right there, bro. Shakur is one of the best. Nigga, I'm in your face, can't touch me, niggas. His
except for the De Los Santos fight.
yeah. But even with that, you know, there was an excuse, you know. But what I'm saying is, De Los Santos was basically it was two counterpunchers fighting each other. One running and the other running, the other running and the other. It's like it wasn't, you know what I mean? Whatever. But I'm just saying, Zepeda, I think he has the eye on him. He has to perform well, which I think he will. And I hope he fucking fights Shakur after. I hope so, man.
Yeah, it looks like that's what they want to do.
Please, por favor.
X, what's your thought on Riyadh season Latino?
Gonna be a hell of a night of boxing. All those fucking cards on that fight are action from the start to the finish. Collazo and knockout, unification fight. They gonna let it all out. First Puerto Rican champion to defend his title in Riyadh, making that type of history. Let's hope that he's the first Puerto Rican to win and unify in Riyadh as well. Jose Ramirez, Barbosa. Jose Ramirez is never in a whack fight. We was just chilling with Robert Garcia, right, Uno? He said we gonna bring it to Barbosa, and I'm sure that's what they gonna do. That's an action-packed fight. Durante, Russian. For Durante, seen them getting it shaking, and these Russians, you already see what they bout, man. These ninjas is bout it, fool. You know what I'm saying?
It's over for Duarte. It's over.
The sleeper could be stinker is William Zepeda and Tevin Farmer, but you know Farmer, if you on his ass, if you could cut the ring off on Farmer, if you could keep him in there with you, he's gonna shake with you too. Tevin Farmer, Diaz was a banger. You know what I'm saying? Him and Ray Morthaya just recently. You know what I'm saying? A little skill, a little boxing, a little slugging, a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? And if Tevin's ever been, I'm not sure. But Tevin gets a shake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's see what kind of fight that turns out to be. And Zoldo Ramirez, he's never in a whack fight neither. Zoldo is always about it. He's looking to make some more history. He's the first super middleweight Mexican champion. He's the fucking first, I think, cruiserweight Mexican champion now. And he wants to be heavyweight champion of the world as well. So, I mean, he's at cruiserweight. He's on his way. Let him put in some more work at cruiser. And let's see. But it's going to be a great card. Great card. Oscar, not for nothing. When Turkey first started taking over, all the promoters and everybody, media, everybody was talking shit. Oh, Oscar De La Hoya said this and Oscar De La Hoya said that. And Turkey has said if he doesn't want to work with us, then, you know, I feel sorry for him. But guess what? When that LA card dropped, Oscar said, nah. You better, when you fly in Turkey, you fly into my office, Ninja. Look where we are today.
Yeah. Norbs, you got any closing thoughts regarding that card? Or anything
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Y'all gonna laugh at me. I'm gonna miss the card because I'm gonna be at the Justin Timberlake concert.
Nah, JT, man.
He's in Atlanta. I paid some. I'm on the floor right by the stage. You know what I'm saying?
Who you taking? Your wife?
Who you taking that question?
Wife, I ain't taking you, fool. I'm taking my wife.
What type of question is that?
See how he came on? Uno, maybe he was gonna come with his Justin Timberlake hoodie and he was gonna be there by himself.
Yo, like you want to hear something funny? I had a I love JT t-shirt I was gonna wear. I'm gonna keep it real. I was really gonna wear that shit because I'm right by the stage.
You gonna wear it? Don't cap. We know you gonna wear it.
Bro, hell yeah, bro. I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna rep y'all though. I'm gonna get a Four Corners hoodie. And I'm aware of the Justin concert for y'all.
Now I'm not gonna lie. I went to see Jay-Z and JT though at Yankee Stadium, man.
I was there for Yankee Stadium too. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, crazy. It was crazy. I was there for that, man. Yeah. Shout out to JT.
No. I mean, Justin Timberlake. We know he's one of the best to do it, man. Kid,
I know you were a big Romeo fan because you're Dominican, but I you know what I'm saying? He's still my man. You feel me?
Now, yo, shout to Norris, my favorite Ecuadorian, man. Don't play with my man from Atlanta. The only Ecuadorian in Atlanta, man. Shout to him.
Yo, get out of here with that shit, bro. And yo, show my man respect. He's not the drunk dude talking to this dude. Let
That's
them know,
right.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We running up
But-
on cats now.
Yeah. Listen, man. But anyway, man, again, that's a wrap. Four Corners Norbs. Thanks for tuning in, my brother. We appreciate you.
Next time, put a t-shirt on, nigga. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Don't be coming. Yeah, don't be
Next
chill.
time-
I thought
Make sure your
Amanda
schedule.
was fighting. I thought Amanda was fighting. It was ladies' night. I apologize.
I know exactly. I knew this nigga was popping up. Like, yeah. All right, y'all.
All right, bro.
Yo, easy fellas, Norbs, Uno,
Am I know?
Like
Mahalo.
Night Mo, Four Corners every Wednesday night. Tune in, keep it right with us, y'all. Salute.